summer jobs provide young people with a work experience that may lead to a career. In some cases, the jobs were needed to help their families make ends meet during these very, very difficult economic times.
Only one of every 4 teens, ages 16 to 19, will be employed during the summer months of June, July, and August. Only 25 to 27% of teens will be working, the lowest ever summer employment rate for teens in post-World War II history.
I'm my own guardian, so I have to financially support myself. I've applied everywhere. I've applied everywhere at the Harlem Irving Plaza, which is on Harlem Irving, and then I've applied to the stores around my house, like Panera Bread and Subway and Walgreens and all that stuff.
They wouldn't hire me. I don't know why not. I don't have any experience, and I guess I'm underage. H&M, Hollister, Aeropostale, all the, the fashion stores. Then you got the food stores like McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, etc. So I can have money to spend on not just random stuff, but save up for a car, give back, stuff like that. Every day I have the blues. When you see me worried, baby, because it's you I hate to lose.
Career specialist Christine Anderson says job searching can be tough, but there are a few ways to overcome those challenges.
You practice interview questions too, and it doesn't, sometimes I say practice with friends. If you feel silly doing that, practice in front of a mirror. Just get used to talking about yourself, because when you go in for an interview, it's not, you want to try not to treat it as someone just firing questions at you. You want to think about having a conversation and wanting to get out certain information about what you're good at. What to wear is always kind of a tough question for a lot of people. You want to think about, first of all, what you'd be wearing on the job. So if it's a retail job, you don't want to go in a full suit or anything, but you definitely want to be dressed nicely. I would say if it's something that you would wear to school or around the house, don't wear it to a job interview. A nice pair of pants, a nice shirt are always a safe bet to show that you're really serious about this. Yeah, it could be hard when someone says, where do you want to be in 5 years, and you're not really sure. So it's best to give them a little bit of direction, give them some ideas about where you think you want to go, and really it's all about how you frame things in an interview. I do recommend that students try to go for several jobs at the same time, just because we know there's a lot of competition out there, and it's always a safe bet. So always have some backups in mind, but definitely don't hesitate to call them.
I'm a caddy at the Rolling Green Caddy House. Basically, you just have to work for the people to try and make their game of golf go as smoothly as possible. You basically have to be responsible with the money that you earn, because you earn pretty good money, and you just have to work really hard at it, and it just teaches you that you have to work hard and keep at it.
Alex's father, George Beck, says he too understands how harsh the job market can be.
I was working for a big corporation for 26 years, and I got laid off because of the economy. And it's tough out there. It really is tough. I was out of work for 19 months looking for work. And you just have to get up every morning and you have to look. And one of the outplacement people said, look for something to do. And one of the things that I did to fill my time was I helped out a guy at a store because he needed some help. It wasn't lucrative. I was just making a little bit on the side, but find something to keep busy, moving forward, and look for something.
Roger Peden, who is the Director of Employer Services at Jobs for Youth Chicago, says our youth need work opportunity.
17 to 24-year-olds, that's the age range that we work with. That's a transitional age. A lot of things could happen during that time. Just think about it. A person could actually graduate from high school, possibly get their associates, bachelor's degrees, as well as their master's degrees, all throughout that time. That's when a person may actually start their career, they may start their family. A lot of things occur during that time. Jobs for Youth helps with that transitional period. Some people have no support system that will help them get started with all of those different arenas.
I've applied for a lot of places actually. I've applied for a few restaurants that are around me. I've applied for places like Best Buy. I've applied for just like stores and stuff around me where I live, sort of. Okay, well, I applied at Best Buy, and about a week later he gave me a call and he told me to come in for an interview. And then I came in for the interview and we sat in the back room with two guys and he talked to me. And then he was like, good job, you did a really good job for your first interview. And I was like, thanks. And he said, we'll call you in like within 72 hours. And then they never called. Well, I know there's a lot of people out searching for jobs right about now, especially since summertime's coming around and like the economy and stuff. And I mean, not saying I'm not like a good person for the job, but I'm probably sure there's more qualified people, I guess, for jobs.
Christopher's mother, Karen Rogers, gives us a bit of insight into her teenage working experience.
There was a family business. We owned a store, and so I went to work the day after I graduated from 8th grade. So I worked for my dad until I was 16 when I was able to go out and get my first real job, and then I worked at a home center. Even if you need to work, the job can't be your center focus. And so even as you're continuing to do what you do, pursue some of the things you love. Begin to look for different avenues. Maybe this year you won't find a paying job, but you might find an internship that's going to expose you to the things you're going to want to help make some life decisions. So don't let it be all consuming to you. You need to have some fun, you need to do some school, and you need to, prepare yourself for life.
When you see me worry, baby, because it's you.
I'm going to Hawaii actually the day after I get out of school.
I'm gonna see whoever has kids and needs somebody to babysit. Like that's what I'm about to do.
God, probably nothing. Like honestly, I'd probably just be wasting my days. Like not even gonna lie.
I have to go summer school over summer, so I'm probably going to keep going with that. And then also, I'm just going to hang with my friends, I guess, and it'll be like any other regular summer.
I'd probably just be hanging around with my friends, I'd probably do the exact same thing if I were at the caddy house. I'd be spending more time with my other friends, though.
I don't even know. Man, I would just probably do like a summer enrichment program and try and find like an internship or something.
I don't know. I guess summer camp or something.